Hello, 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 everyone. It's Beverly with Custom Created Handmade Crafts, and I am back with another video. If you saw yesterday's video, you saw that I made dominoes, and so today we are going to be doing the box for the dominoes. So I already have my mold here ready to go. As you can see, or you may see, there are some silver flakes in here already. They just decided they wanted to be a part of the mold. So I said, okay, I will let you guys stay. So, I will be using the silver flakes, oil flakes. And the reason I'm using those is because I used the charms, the silver charms in the dominoes, and I didn't have any left. So, because when I ordered the charms, I didn't even think about doing the box. The box was an afterthought, actually. I really just thought about the box yesterday. so, so I said, well, a substitute would be the silver flakes. I already have my resin mixed up, and today I am using HTV Runt resin, which is no longer available. So I am just using up the last of what I have. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray my mold. But I'm not ready to use it yet. I just want to go ahead and get it conditioned. So I decided that I do want to have some transparency in this box. So what I want to do is use some alcohol inks and some of the, a little bit of the powder. So I pulled out my HTV Runt. I pulled out my Bria Reese alcohol ink in the Prussian blue. And then I also pulled out the Let's Resin alcohol ink in the color blue. And I did pull out the mica that we use, the Istoyo mica blue. And I will add a little bit of that, but not much. And then I also pulled out the black powder that I used in the Let's Resin alcohol ink in black. So I have my resin separated into two different cups. One is going to be for the black, one is going to be for the blue. And I have 80 milliliters in both of those cups right now. And so what I am going to do is I am going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 drops of black. And then let me get my, I don't want to sit the cup in the mold just in case it might be dirty. So it'll be off the screen for a little bit here. Get my powder, and I am going to take and put in, I don't want a full scoop, maybe about this much of the mica, just a little bit. And then I am going to get it stirred up. And here, and we will see if it's dark enough, transparent enough, all of the good things. So, and I'm using my silicone cups, and I hate to use my silicone cups with pigment in them and stuff, but I'm doing it because it's easier to work with them to pour the resin. So that's the reason I'm doing that. And Let's get it all stirred up here. And I want to dip and clean off my stick into the cup and then stir it all back in. So I make sure I get all of that pigment off of the stick, off of the sides of the cup as possible so that it's into the resin. How are you guys doing today? I hope that you are doing well. And as you see here, we have a pretty black, like a pretty black, and it has a small little, a teeny weeny little pearlescence to it. So that is pretty. Okay. And we're going to do the same with our blue. I am going to get my spoon cleaned off here first. And then I'm going to take and put in some of the black mica. Nope, blue mica. And I'm putting in the blue first because I want to try to match the color with my ink. So again, off screen right now, but I'll be right back. I just need to get the mica onto my spoon. And again, just a small amount. We'll put that in there. And let's wipe off our spoon in the event we need it again. Get the mica closed up so that I don't waste it. And then we will get, I'm gonna do the blue. I think it is closest to the color we want. So let's see. Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 3. I'll do 3 of those. And then our Prussian blue. I think it's too dark, guys. I really think Prussian blue. I'm going to add a drop. One, actually, I'll do 2, 3 of that. So 3 of the Prussian blue, 3 of the blue by Let's Resin. And let's see what we get. Let me get another stick here because I don't want to use those big ones. All right. And mix that in. I think I actually might have did a good job in mixing the color to get the achieved color that we want. I thought about cerulean blue, but I think cerulean blue may be a little too turquoisey. So that's why I said blue in this Prussian blue. And hopefully that'll give us this rich blue color that we want. Okay. So our color, I'm gonna split because in the what do you call it? In the dominoes, the colors were split. And I am going to add some of the clear down the middle. So that is how I'm going to start. So I'm going to give our mold another spray here and we'll get started pouring. So I just want to get my flakes, and I am just going to take and add in some of those. And if it's some big pieces, that's fine. It'll separate out in more of the resin when I put in the resin. So I'm okay with that. And then again, we are going to add more here along the center line. And then in the top, we'll add in, and we'll just add it in sporadically here. We'll just add it in like in, a pattern, just a fun little pattern, and let it make its way and do whatever it wants to do. We'll do the same for the bottom. And it's going to mix in with our blue and our black and just do its own thing. It'll mix in and do its own little thing. And I didn't go heavy on it because I didn't, the charms aren't heavy. So the silver in the charms wasn't very, it wasn't very prominent, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It wasn't dominant. So and part of me was thinking maybe I should mix in some white. So I may do that too. We'll see. So all right, almost done with this, and then we'll get to pouring. Oops. All right. So now I want to take my blue and black and pour those. And I know that I won't have enough for all of the sides of these colors. So I have another bit of resin over here, and I'm trying to work quickly to ensure that it doesn't set up on me. Flash cure. So get as much of that off and that. And then I am going to again spray them all. And this is just helping pop bubbles as we go along. So, and my dominant hand is my right hand. So I like to pour with my right hand. As you might have saw, I did struggle a little bit. and I am now with my left hand. So I will get these poured, guys, and then I will time lapse you so you can see that, so you don't have to sit here and listen to me babble. All right, so I will see you once these have cured and we are ready to put them together. So see you soon. You guys, we are back and this has cured, and boy, I think I'm gonna have some issues, but I hope not, because each of these sections are different sizes besides except the two here I was pretty consistent with, but everything else is a different size. How that happened, I don't know. So let's get ready to debowl. And this is a top piece. Came out pretty, guys. Look at that. I like it. I do really like it. Okay. And then we have the bottom piece. So those are tops and bottoms. And then these are our side pieces. Uh-oh, we got some holes, guys. Quite a few holes. So look there. And my resin was pretty hot, and that's why I don't like to use warm resin. I did go in it with the heat gun, but it still didn't release those bubbles. So we'll see what we have to do about that. Okay. And this piece hopefully won't have as many. Okay, so not as many in this piece. The holes are internally there. There's something on this mold, and I noticed it when I pulled it out of the bag. So hopefully it won't be too noticeable. I may have to top coat it. Okay, and then here are these short sides, and those are good. Yeah, those are really good. Okay, so how does this thing go together? That is the question. All right, so this would be a short side. Have to figure things out here. This would be a side. Wait, okay, so you would take like a... You guys, we are back, and what I decided to do was to pour a new box. And the reason I did that was because, as you guys saw, I over poured on the last box. And when trying to put the pieces together for that last box, none of the pieces would go together well because the pieces were over poured. So do not dome these pieces. Make them just even with the mold, and then you'll be good to go. Because as you can see, I did go ahead and test out to see if it would fit, and all of the pieces fit perfectly. So we are going to put our box together. I'll just have it taped here so that way I could ensure that they would fit, and the dominoes would fit inside of it. So what we're gonna do is we are going to take off our tape from one side, and then what I want to do is I think I want to take and put some, I'm trying to think how I want to put the pieces together first. Is it going to be better to put this bottom piece in first and then do the sides? Because on the video, on the box, when you purchase the box, Amazon has a video, and they have that you put the sides on first. But I think these smaller sides on first, but I think I'm going to put on the bottom first. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use some of my liquid fusion and some of the UV resin to give it a bond, a quicker bond. Should I use the UV resin? No, I think I'm gonna just use the liquid fusion, and I am just going to take and put down, try to get it down into the inside here. Try not to get too much in there. And so I didn't do a very good job of that. Let me get a micro brush and push this down in. Oopsie. We'll push this down. Get this from here and get it down into here. That's probably how I should have done it to begin with. Oops. Okay. Get this wiped off of here. And then I will wipe off that on the top there, so that way I don't have any on the top. And then I'll do the same with this side and get it into that groove. And that way it'll slide and just lock in there. And I'm just putting it on the tip of the micro brush and then going back in here. And then I'll ensure that I have it done pretty good, so go back in again. There we go. And I think too we'll take this bottom and put some of the glue there, so that way once we slide it on, we can just have it all put together that way and only have to put on the other side. All right. So let's get our bottom in. Stand it back up there. Is done. Let's make sure our lid will fit. Yep, lid fits perfectly. So we are good to go. Okay. All right, guys. So we got our box done. What I will do is let this dry for a little bit, and then I will get you some pictures at the end with the dominoes inside once it is cured. So I thank you guys for watching. Sorry it took me so long to get this together. My back giving me issues, so I am dealing with that. Hopefully I can get it back to some normalcy here soon. I do need to get this taped too, so that way those sides stay while it's curing. But I thank you guys. Thanks for being patient. Thanks to my new subscribers. I greatly appreciate you joining. If there is anything that you would like to see me make, be sure to put that in the comments. And I will do my best to get that done as quick as possible. If you are not a new subscriber and one of my long-time subscribers, I greatly appreciate you being here. And definitely you too can drop any suggestions you have for anything that you would like to see me make. You guys know how I am. I don't mind. The only thing I don't like about this is that the outsides have the bottom edge, so I think I will end up putting a layer on top of those. I think I will, because I just don't like the way it looks. There we go. I don't like the way it looks. Okay. Alright, guys. And then we'll get this edge, make sure it's lined up too. Alright. Yeah. Got some coming out of that side too. Okay. Alright. And then get our glue, our tape on this side. Yep. So that way our pieces on the outside will have a nice domed side too. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Now, I will, again, thanks to my subscribers that have been with me for a while. Greatly appreciate you as well. And not quite sure when the next video will be out. I will try to get it out this week. Another video out this week. Depends on my back and what it's gonna do. Hopefully it's gonna give me some relief. I'll try to start the video today because I have had it on the heating pad, and it's a little bit eased, you know, it's eased up a little bit. So I think I will try to squeeze in another video, get it started at least, and then hopefully I can have it finished off by the end of the week. So look forward to that. I hate that I missed the Lupus UK awareness collab with June Sunshine Crafts. I definitely had intended to be in that, but my back said no ma'am. But I might just go ahead and make a piece for that this week as well. In that way, it may not be able to get onto her playlist, but at least I will have a piece that shows my contribution to that, because you guys know I do suffer with lupus, and that is a big cause that I do support. So I would like to get in that. I wasn't able to do anything in May for the US lupus awareness, so definitely would like to get in on this October one for the UK lupus awareness. Alright guys, I'm just blabbering. I will like I said, let this dry, and then I will get pictures with it, with the dominoes in it. I will get it cleaned up as well, and get those pictures and put those at the end for you guys, and then I will see you on the next one. So until then, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.